This year at Indianapolis, it is reported that there aren't any serious accidents in the race, but it still can't be described as uneventful. Finally, Wild Bill Cummings passes Maury Rose to win by 27 seconds. As usual at Indianapolis, the winning car has a Miller engine, one of the most successful racing engines ever built. In Europe, Grand Prix racing comes back to its former glory with an effective new formula, a 750-kilogram weight limit. Here is a clear-cut challenge to engineering skill, and this contest for international prestige is watched by the crowned heads of Europe. Étincelin has a perfected Maserati 8, Chiron an improved P3 Alfa Romeo. The 3.3 Bugatti is a new design and one of the most beautiful racing cars ever built. Chiron is way ahead on the Alfa, and it looks an easy win. But on the last lap, he makes one of his rare mistakes. It is another of the new Alfas that crosses the line with a brilliant young driver from Algeria, Guy Moll. This long supremacy of Italian cars is at last to be challenged on the Arvus in Berlin by rear-engined auto unions, the first new racing cars of the Third Reich. The revolutionary silver cars, weighing well under a ton, have engines producing nearly 300 horsepower, and von Stuck is leaving the Alfas behind. The new German cars have streamlined bodies. The lessons of von Brauchich's win 2 years ago have been noted. Somewhere behind von Stuck, there's a single streamlined Alfa driven by Guy Moll. The auto unions are coming into the pits. Guy Moll takes the lead. The tremendous power of the auto unions is hard on the rear tires now that the road is drying. The race becomes a triumph for Guy Moll on the streamlined Alfa. Vazzi is second, while in fourth place, and almost unnoticed, and most gallant of all, is Nuvolari, who has driven the race with a broken leg in plaster. Alfas have won this round. But 5 weeks later in the French Grand Prix, the finest cars of France and Italy are to meet a double challenge from the new Germany. Besides the auto unions, team manager Neubauer is here with 3 Mercedes. Their engines have over 300 horsepower, and all 4 wheels are sprung independently. With them are experts on tires, fuel, and carburation. These cars are being driven by Fagioli, the winner of the last Italian Grand Prix. Von Brauchich, the victor at Arvus. And Caracciola, the greatest German driver of all time. In practice, both German and Italian cars break the lap record by 3 seconds. Then by 4, then 6, 7, 11, 12, and finally by over 13 seconds. The Italian and French cars have work support, but no one has ever gone racing before with an organization as large or as thorough as this. A record crowd of 80,000 is arriving. The race is to be 300 miles long, and at least one man is prepared to eat it through. This is the first Mercedes team to visit France since 1914, and the prestige of Hitler's Germany is at stake. Watch Chiron's Alpha come up from the third row. Caracciola's Mercedes is now in front. Chiron is second. It's Chiron. Caracciola is second. The incredible Chiron is drawing away from the Mercedes. What can Neubauer be thinking? Chiron's Alpha still leads as von Stuck on an Auto Union moves up into second place for a new German attack. With a lap record of over 90, the German Auto Union goes into the lead for the Third Reich. Most impressive of all is the road holding of the German cars and the way they seem to float over the concrete surface. All other cars appear obsolete as they bounce and bucket along. But all isn't well with the new cars. Von Brauchich's Mercedes is slowing with supercharger trouble. Another Mercedes is coming in. It's Caracciola. A near side tire is smooth, and look how narrow the brake drums are for such a fast and powerful car. Chiron is again in the lead, but now Fagioli's Mercedes is right on his tail. Chiron goes faster than ever and sets another lap record, while Fagioli finds those brakes fading. The Auto Unions are also having trouble. And Varzi brings another Alpha into second place. The German attack is broken. The race is another demonstration of Alfa Romeo invincibility, with Varzi and Guy Moll in second and third place. The French crowd are delighted, for the leader wears the blue of France, their Louis Chiron. Louis Chiron's greatest victory is the peak of Alfa Romeo fortune. But this is the last time for many years that any car will outperform the new Mercedes and Auto Unions. Motor racing has entered the age of the highly organized team, dedicated to national prestige. The great days of the independent driver are over.